Greetings, YouTube! Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to the very next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is episode number 11, and in the last episode we left off by this little sign here up on the top floor of the Dodongo's cave. With that switch on, the moving platform goes higher. Now you can quickly reach the second floor. Yeah, no freaking crap, Navi. Way to point out the obvious, as always, and not help our adventure in any way. The usual, pretty much. Alright, and yeah, we also got the bombs in the last episode, which is pretty cool. And what you need to do is exactly what I did there, and throw your bombs through the holes of the little bridge here, and actually need to drop this one. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Crap. Okay, stand on the edge, drop it down, and you need to basically hit each of the Dodongo's eyes with the explosion of the bomb, and that's going to open the mouth of the Dodongo and allow you to go to the door that's lying within. Before we jump down there, though, we've got one more little door to crack open here. And what do we get for our troubles? A blue freaking rupee worth 5 rupees. I think the bomb was actually worth more than 5 rupees. So yeah, that didn't work out so well for us, but that's alright. I guess now we need to find out how to make our way down without killing ourselves, so I guess that means we have to wait for the platform to come back up. Oh well. I'm not used to being that patient, but whatevs. Go down! Go down! Thank you. Okay, and we can jump. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss that. That was really close. So now you can destroy Beamos pretty much at will. And they give you bombs sometimes, which is nice, because you use 1 to destroy it, you get 5 back, so you get a net gain of however many. 5. 4. I can do math. 4. 4 bombs. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Yes. I'm good like that. Okay, so if you climb up this little area here, and on we go. So I wonder what's back here, actually. I know there's fire keys, and we'll have to kill them with the slingshot, because we don't have the boomerang yet, and that's like the freaking best item ever. How did that hit me? Really? No! Die, Keese! These things are so annoying, because every time you come back into this room, basically just like leave the sight of this room, you have to end up dealing with them again, and they really, I don't know, they really deplete my slingshot ammo supply. Not that I have very much to begin with here. I only have 4 left. So yeah, it's not doing the best for me. Alright, I guess we can see what's down here. Gonna make the plunge. Oh look, a fairy and some slingshot seeds, but I already have the bottle that I have. The only bottle that I have, oh god, can't talk. The only bottle that I have is filled with another fairy. There we go. Jeez. Oh my. Okay, so you want to push this block down to the floor below you. And, oh, there's more keys. As you can see, the door that we need to go through, which is going to lead us over... Really? Really? Which is going to lead us to the boss of this dungeon, is blocked by those iron bars, and there's a switch in the middle of the room here in that little indention in the center. Oh, hearts. I actually needed those. And there's a switch in there that will only stay pressed if you slide the block in there. That's right, I fooled your plan, and then I cut your head off. Take that. I don't even care that you gave me 1 rupee that I didn't need. Because as long as you're dead, that's all that matters to me. That's how much I hate these freaking keys. They are incredibly, incredibly annoying. Okay, well once we slide this block over here in what seems like slow motion, it'll slide into place there, and it's going to open the door to the boss room. Yay, boss room. However, before we do that, I want to go back and just double check to make sure that I didn't miss anything because I did see that there is another little indentation in the wall over here. Oh, great, more keys. And I'm just double checking. I don't want to miss anything important, that is. If I miss a Skulltula here or there, that's fine. But, you know what I'm saying, yo? No, no! I definitely pressed the R button in time. Okay, well, at least it kind of sort of worked out because I got some slingshot. Yeah, I got slingshot ammo. How awesome of a weapon would that be? Pulled out my slingshot. Yeah, that's a gangster weapon if I've ever heard one. No, Link. Don't climb everything. And push things the right way. Come on, you can do this. What are you, like 10 now? I don't know how old Link is actually supposed to be, but he looks like he's about 10 years old. I'm kind of hoping that he's at least like 13 or 14. That would make this a little bit more sensible, I'm guessing. Somehow that actually worked. And you don't need to, I guess, push the block over there? I guess the block is meaningless when it comes to that. Anywho, let's go check to see what's inside this door here. I hear a Skulltula. And bam, we killed the Skulltula and the Armos pretty much in one shot. Or I guess in 2 shots because I used 2 bombs, but still. That's much better than my last run-in with the Armos because I pretty much got owned by them, not gonna lie. Yeah, they kicked my ass. And they didn't, like, kill me or anything. Really? Oh my god, I hate these things! Yes, I hate these things even more than the Armos because the Armos don't actually hit me. I just can't kill them. I guess we can get the fairy that's here. Get our health back there. And you know what? I'm done exploring. It's over. It's over, guys. There's nothing even in those pots. What a waste of space. Actually, there was stuff in those pots. I already got it, though. Getting angry about nothing. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's move on to the boss, which is actually a really cool boss, but at the same time, it's a really, really easy boss. If you open the chest, you'll get some bombs, because you need bombs in order to beat the boss here. And blow up the floor, and you'll fall down into, like, this lava pit area. And there's something freaking huge coming right for us. Oh, crap. This thing is massive. And hello, the infernal dinosaur, King Dodongo. And so it begins. King Dodongo. This is a huge Dodongo that eats anything. Give it a shock and finish it off with your sword. Well, Navi, that really isn't that helpful. It's going to suck in air when it gets close to you like that. Throw a bomb into its mouth. That's going to be the shock that you need. And then you can attempt to slice it with your sword. I recommend a jump slash because that's going to do the most damage, especially because you can only get 1 hit in. If you don't get the bomb in time, it's either going to suck you in or it's going to breathe fire on you. As for when it's rolling around, you need to get yourself into the corner because that's the only place that you're going to be able to effectively avoid it. And it just barely misses you, but it does miss you altogether. And there's also bomb flowers around on the sides if you run out of bombs. But you only need, if you use the jump slash, like I said, only 3 shots, and that does it for King Dodongo. So he's much cooler looking than he is menacing as far as the battle itself goes. And he rolls himself right into the lava pit, and that's going to be it for Mr. King Dodongo. And he's also going to dry up the center lava pit there so you can safely walk on it. Don't forget to pick up the heart container laying on the ground next to his dead carcass. And yeah, proof of our victory right there. And we have an extra heart container to go along with it. And we're going to be transported outside of the Dodongo's cave now. And we'll get to meet up with Darunia. Where is he? I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, crap. Oh, that would have been really bad if he landed on top of us. Hey, man, what's up? It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. I didn't see any delicious looking rocks, by the way. What a wild adventure. Okay. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. Me either, especially that big one. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you." And apparently that didn't happen because I had to open the cave myself. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. And this is what we've been after the whole time. This is what we went through all that trouble for. The spiritual stone of fire, the Goron's ruby. And it's going to be the second spiritual stone that we need to collect as a child. We have one more to get, and that's going to be the spiritual stone of water that we'll get from the Zora tribe. And we're going to begin that journey in the next episode. Oh, that's just beautiful. It looks pink, though, not red. But who am I to judge? You obtained the Goron's ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire passed down by the Gorons. I just freaking said that. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have one more to find. I also just said that. So, yes, way to be redundant. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel. You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode because we get to learn some new moves and we get to get introduced to the power of magic. Yes, and we get to actually obtain a power of one of the goddesses, too, which is pretty cool. Oh. These guys are creepy. Goron rape. Goron rape. But they're too slow. So, yeah. They're gone. Bye-bye. Alright, well, the next place that we're going to be headed, which I have like a minute to go up there, is going to be right up here. And since we have bombs, we can actually... Did that really just happen? Are you serious? I don't know how that didn't blow up the rock, but that's okay. Now that we have bombs, we can blow up these boulders and make our way up to the top of Death Mountain. Oh, Navi, don't even get me started. Blue rupee that I don't need. And I think this one gives you a red rupee that I'm also not going to need. And you need to time it correctly, so hold the bomb for a little bit and then throw it. And so that way it will explode when... Link, you're supposed to jump, you retard. Okay, so, yeah. You're supposed to time it so that it explodes when it hits the boulder. So, yep. I'm not going to get that red rupee because I don't need it. I don't freaking need it. If you listen closely, you can actually hear the cow mooing that's in this hole from up above. But, yeah, there's a bunch of rupees down here, some recovery hearts. And a cow, which I'm not going to be going over right now. Also, some slingshot ammo, which I needed. We're not going to worry about this right now. And, oh, it's almost nighttime. I didn't even realize that, but that's alright. I think this is the way that I wanted to go, right? Yes, this is going to lead us up to the Great Fairy. Oh, crap. Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm freaking dying. Okay, so you can also use your shield to defend against this, and it will stop, and then it'll give you a chance to run. All that good stuff. But I'm actually going to stop here, guys. I'm going to cut it off here, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. Make sure you kill the Skull Tall. Wool is there, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. But thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for episode number 12. Game on.